Hey guys, it's Dr. Stacey Naito, and I am so excited to tell you about this device that I've actually had for a couple of months now, and I've used it enough now where I can definitely vouch for the effectiveness of this product. I just think this device is amazing. So it is called the Pso Rite. So that's what it looks like. It's got these two peaks. This is a very sturdy device. Okay, so this isn't going to bend, buckle, break, snap, nothing like that. Very, very sturdy, yet it's lightweight. So it weighs maybe a couple of pounds. And there are some little silicone little pads on the bottom so that you don't slip when you're on the floor. Okay, so what does the Pso Rite do? Well, the Pso Rite was named after the primary purpose of this device, which was to cause a release of the psoas muscle. The psoas muscle is a hip flexor, which is notorious for going into spasm, for tightening up, for creating all kinds of issues with regular people and with athletes. And I can tell you on a personal note that I actually have had major issues with my right psoas. It's always tight. It's very hard for me to get a release, or actually until the Pso Rite came along, it was very hard for me to get a release because I can't really self-treat so well, and I can't always get in to see a physical therapist to crank in there. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do with the Pso Rite. So the first thing we're going to work on is the psoas, and so the psoas just sits right in the groin space, okay, and it's just on the inside or medial to the iliac crest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my right psoas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this peak right into that groove, and I will know when I'm actually already on it, I am now in pain. So I am at about a 4 right now, and I'll just let my body weight sink in so the peak on the Pso Rite will get right into that psoas and cause it to relax and release. Now, if you're having trouble finding your psoas, what you can do is just rotate your body from left to right until you find the spot, or you can kind of shift your hips from left to right until you find the spot. Because I know my anatomy, because I know anatomy in general, and I just know the spot, I can get right on it, but you know, it may take some finessing for you if you're not as familiar with your anatomy. And you want to just breathe very slowly and evenly until the psoas starts to release. Now, again, this is a little bit painful, but that's kind of like the whole point of it now. So we're going to cause a release, and I'm going to come back up off of this, and you'll find that you'll have greater range of motion. In fact, it's good to just stretch out afterwards. It always feels really good, and see, I'm already feeling a lot looser. So what else can you do with the Pso Rite? Well, this is a very versatile tool. So you can use this to get a release in your shoulders, like in your rhomboids. So your rhomboids sit back in here, and I actually have a problem with my right rhomboid. Everything with me is on the right side. So right rhomboid, right ankle, right psoas, my right piriformis. So piriformis causes leg abduction, so it sits up in here, and so it can also spasm. So you can actually use the psoas to cause a release there as well. You can also get your lumbars, your lower back region, to release on this, and this actually feels really good. And you can just find your sore spots and let gravity pull your body down, so that body weight is now causing direct stimulation of that trigger point. So you can also use this to release calves. You can also use this, I have actually used it to release my IT band. I actually like using this better than using like roller sticks or foam rollers. So it's a great tool. I think it's an indispensable tool. I don't know what I would do without it. So definitely check out the link at the end of this video to order one for yourself. And also, last but not least, please check out my website at www.staceynaito.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thanks so much, guys, for listening. I hope you got one. Honestly, great tool. Bye, guys.